I'm talking about the landscape of the Detroit sports scene, because the battle's always been for Oakland. I've always made mention of the fact how big a win over Michigan State would be to finally crack that nut. They've beaten Michigan already since they've moved Division I. They haven't beat Michigan State. If you get a win, if you're Oakland and you get a win here tonight over Kentucky, that opens eyebrows of the common Detroit. And I'm talking like the battle for the common Detroit sports fan. What would a win here tonight mean for that?
No, it would be huge. I mean, the Michigan State thing you mentioned, of course, Greg Campy has not been able to pick off a win against his good buddy Tom Izzo yet. The streak continues. And Greg Campy always likes to say that maybe privately, I'm trying to think if he said this privately. He's probably said it publicly. He says everything publicly. But, he's said to me and probably to a lot of other people that a win over Michigan State would almost mean more to him than an NCAA tournament win. But looking around what I'm seeing today and seeing this crowd and seeing what this atmosphere is going to be and seeing the exposure that this game is going to get, I would argue that Campy might have changed his mind in the 4-minute bus ride from the team hotel to the arena today, that this win would probably mean just a little bit more. It would be huge, and you'd earn a lot of Oakland fans, a lot of people that didn't go to the school. Look, their fan base, Oakland's fan base is mostly the students and the alums, right? You win a game like this, and all of a sudden you get a lot more people who didn't go to the school, who don't go to the school, who aren't alums, who all of a sudden are going to pay attention if you get a win like this.
Talking with Tony Paul here on the Oakland Sports Update, brought to you by Milk Means More and the United Dairy Industry of Michigan. It's something where, when I've talked about that with Greg Campy, I've always made the point it might mean more in the Detroit sports hierarchy to beat Michigan State, but nationally, it's almost, I feel like sometimes because the Golden Grizzlies, so recently were Division II and went to Division I and got to the NCAA tournament in pretty short order, it almost feels like sometimes that they've accomplished more nationally than locally, because you know how the Detroit sports scene is. Until you quote unquote knock off Tom Izzo in Michigan State, it might not mean as much.
And plus, there's a lot of competition in the Detroit sports market to get noticed, right? So, Oakland's getting noticed now, but they haven't captivated the Metro Detroit region like they would if they get the win here tonight. But nationally, it's a big deal. I mean, people are going to Google where Oakland is, back in 2005, everyone assumed Oakland was in California. Now maybe only half the people assume Oakland's in California. And now if they win this game, they'll be even less than that, and like I said, it's big for the school. You can put metrics on it. You saw it in 2005, 11, 10, 11, enrollment applications, all that stuff goes up. But it would be a significant deal for them to win this game. I mean, look, how many people knew about St. Peter's before the win? How many people knew what the heck Farley Dickinson was?
Yeah.
Before that win. I mean, even Davidson and Steph Curry. I mean, that's all started in the NCAA tournament. The little engine that could, and so nationally it'd be huge.
Yeah, talking with Tony Paul here. Break it down for me, Tony. You put your prediction out there in the Detroit News. And by the way, where can folks subscribe to the Detroit News?
They can just subscribe at DetroitNews.com. By the way, Greg Campy just became a subscriber to the Detroit News yesterday. It costs $1 for 6 months. He finally scrounged up enough money and became a subscriber. So DetroitNews.com, you can subscribe.
Which I am as well.
We appreciate that. $1 for 6 months. And you'll, I would argue no one's covered Oakland like we have, and other college basketball. We cover college sports better than anybody. But tonight, it's a big game. I think I have it right around the point spread, 13 and a half points. I think it could be closer, but a lot has to go. And you and I have talked about this. A lot has to go Oakland's way, right? Not one thing or two things have to go their way. 3 things have to go their way. One, they need to make 15, 18, 20, maybe even 23 pointers to win this game, because the interior defense of Kentucky is probably going to limit the effectiveness of Trey Townsend and Chris Conway. And on the other end, you got to find a way to limit the nation's number 2 scoring offense in Kentucky. You got to keep them in the 70s, preferably in the low 70s. And by doing that, Oakland's going to have to slow down their offense, get the possessions down. 65 would be good. If you're Campy, 60 would be better. So you got to do a lot of different things. I mean, look, this Kentucky team, it's all stars everywhere. You were telling me, you put together your cheat sheet that you use, your color-coded, encyclopedia that you do before every game, and you were telling me that you've done a lot of these, you've never made a chart like this. You got 2 NBA lottery picks maybe coming off the bench. You got 3 7-footers. You got guards galore, points galore. It's a lot on Oakland's plate, but they have one big thing going for them, and that is their defense. The zone defense can cause problems for a lot of good teams. We saw it this year. Illinois I think they held them to 62, 64 points. It can be done. And the good news for Oakland is they get back Isaiah Jones, who's in the starting lineup tonight. He's missed the last 3 games with a rolled ankle. He helps on defense and with the offensive rebounding, which is going to be big. And you're going to get back Rocket Watts, who's one of this team's better defenders. He hasn't played since he played 3 minutes early in that semifinal of the Horizon League tournament. So you have some things going for you, and you're also going to have 3/4 of their fan bases rooting for you. It's just a tall task. We know it is. Anytime you play a 14 versus 3, it's going to be unlikely. But stranger things have happened this time of year.
You know, and I'll bottom line this here too, Tony. As far as that number 1 offense in the nation goes, there is not an offense in the country that can score if they don't have the basketball. So, you know, you need a lot of late shot clock buckets here tonight.
This is where you wish they didn't have the shot clock, right? Yeah. You're Oakland, right? Just, you know,
put the peach baskets back up,
exactly.
Tony.
You know, and we talk about this though too. Oakland does want to slow things down. They do want to limit the possessions. But you and I have seen it with Oakland this year when they get deep into the shot clock because they don't have that typical point guard who can go downhill and go to the basket. They sometimes struggle with the shot clock winding down. So they got to find a way. They can't slow it all the way down. They got to find a way to get into their offense because they got to score points tonight too.
Just got another update here. It has been pushed
7:24
back to
now.
7:24.
Oh, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, Tony, you and I can go out to dinner.
Let's go.
You want to go do that?
Well, I could use a good steak.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, but
Tony, 4
more
more minutes.
Yeah, 4 more minutes, man. We certainly do appreciate the time.
Of course.
And again, where can people subscribe to the Detroit News and get the best Oakland coverage in the city?
Best Oakland coverage, and I would argue the best sports section in the state of Michigan. DetroitNews.com. We have specials all the time. $1 for 6 months. Campy can even afford it now. He bought a subscription yesterday. If Campy can afford it, clearly you can afford it. $1, 6 months. DetroitNews.com.
All right, my friend, enjoy the show.
All right, man, you too.
All right, Tony Paul of the Detroit News here for the Oakland Sports Update, brought to you by the Milk Means More and the United Dairy Industry of Michigan. So again, we just got the update, the tip being pushed back to 7:24 Eastern time. So we will have that coming up for you. And when we return, I'll have my conversation with Associate Head Coach Jeff Smith. We'll get you the starting lineups, and of course, we will jump it up. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies, the Kentucky Wildcats, coming up in just a little bit. This is the NCAA tournament.
The Bet 1270 is WXYT, WXYT HD, and WXYT HD3. Detroit Sports Talk and Wagertainment. Always live on the free Odyssey app. The sports bettor's best friend.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Welcome back to Coach Speak, brought to you by Sarah Ford of Rochester Hills, getting you ready. The Golden Grizzlies and the Kentucky Wildcats here in Pittsburgh, the NCAA tournament. And as always, we're joined by Associate Head Coach Jeff Smith. And Smitty, before we get into the Kentucky Wildcats, let's take a step back, Smitty, because it was a magical night in Indianapolis. This team and Blake Lampman said, we love each other more than they do, and that's kind of been the mantra. And Smitty, this isn't just coach speak or announcer speak. This is a special group. And look, the results are the results, but the way they went about it was pretty special.
Yeah, and it's always easy to say it's a special group when you cut down nets and you get to the tournament and all that. But, if you go back and listen to these pregame talks, we started talking about this in November, and including after we got beat by a Division II team in an exhibition game. And, I told everybody that would listen back in July that this is a really great group of guys. And, you never know that you're going to do what we did. You have hopes, you have dreams, you have aspirations. You try to work collectively as a group to get here. But this group is here because they are a special group. They have stuck together through all of it. They have never wavered. And as I've told you, countless times, Neil, like the thing that's just unbelievable about them is although everybody wants to play a lot and everybody wants to play well, they've always been genuinely happy for one another's success. And, with that just breeds such a level of camaraderie, and the character of this group continues to come out night after night. And it's in large part why we've won close games, and it's a huge part of the success that this group has had.
That's a great segue, Smitty. You're learning in this business, man. I appreciate it. No, but I did want to get to that 8-1 in games decided by 5 points or less. That's not, when you're 8-1, that's not luck. That's a pattern. And this team in the Horizon League tournament was no different. It was back and forth. Punches were landed on both sides. But when it came down to closing time, the Golden Grizzlies were always the one that closed it out.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is the experience level that we have. When you look at Blake as a fifth-year senior, Jack is in his 6th year of college, Rocket's in his 5th year, Trey has started every game for 4 years, Chris has played, you can just go right on down the line. But a lot of other teams had great experience too. I think what it really comes down to is just a will and determination to win. And if you look at this team through the course of the year, the nights where so many different guys have led us in scoring, I think it's because this group collectively has cared about one thing, and that is trying to win a championship and get to where we are tonight. And it's so hard, Neil. I mean, to win games in college basketball is hard, and the average fan thinks, oh, that's just coach speak. It's hard because everyone is trying to do it. Regardless of their talent level, everyone wants to win until they find out what you have to do to win. And this group knew what they had to do to win. They did it. They never wavered when we got into close games. They never cared about who took the last shot. They just wanted to win. And, and obviously you've got to be lucky. The shots have to go in. The other team sometimes can't bank one in. And, but to do it during the course of the year the way we did, and then to get into the conference tournament and really do it in a workmanlike, methodical fashion says so much about this group of guys. And, for me, as a guy that's on the coaching staff, I'm just thankful to be along for the ride because the leadership that Blake has established with this group, the way in which the veteran guys have cemented what he wanted to do and carried themselves at such a high level, it's been tremendous. And then it gets us to where we are tonight, which is the pinnacle of college basketball.
No, absolutely. Let's get into that. The Kentucky Wildcats, the opponent. Before we take kind of a deep dive on them, all of this, Smitty, how is the team dealing with all the extra media attention and everything that goes along with being on college basketball's biggest stage? Because that's where we are right now. This is as big as it gets. Outside of a national championship game, this is as big as it gets.
I'll give them a lot of credit. Our guys have handled this the way they've handled everything else, very, very maturely. I think it's always an advantage to have your conference tournament as early as we do because, and I say that because they had from Tuesday night until Sunday to deal with so much of the attention, the media, the interviews, and I say that in a good way because they deserve every bit of attention that they get. This group deserves that and more. And then after Selection Sunday, obviously there's been a ton of media and a ton of attention, but they've handled it just so gracefully as they have all year. Their focus has been on trying to beat Kentucky. So many people, they think that, we've got here, well, you're playing Kentucky. It's been a good season. That's not been the mindset. We walked out of the radio show the other night, and Jack Goki's like, everybody's telling us to have fun. He's like, F that. He goes, well, I want to win this thing, and I think that's kind of been their mindset the entire time. And so although we're playing, arguably the most historic basketball program in college basketball, and they've got so many potential NBA lottery picks and draft picks and all of that sort of thing, I think our guys have really done their level best to treat this as the next game, which has been our focus all year. And so, obviously a lot of things are going to have to go right, Neil. I mean, this is one of the best basketball teams in college basketball this year. And what they present is an unbelievable challenge because of their talent level. And so, things have to go right, but we're prepared. We're going to go out. We're going to do the best we can to execute our game plan. And just like always, we've got to, we got to make some shots, and we got to have them miss some shots. So it should be a great night. And no matter what happens tonight, to play in the 7 p.m. CBS slot against Kentucky, are you kidding me? I mean, this is what kids we all dreamt about for years and years and years. And so, to be a part of this, I'm just so proud of this group. I'm so thankful to be a part of it, and we'll see what happens.
No, absolutely. But what will happen, we know they got a lot of Ferraris in the parking lot over there. If you don't believe it tonight, then tune in late June with the NBA draft. But again, Smitty, I mean, there's talk about Reed Shepherd's their sixth man. He could be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. And we can go through the names and everything like that. But, Smitty, I want to know more the basketball stuff. And I think it starts with what you said at the beginning of this conversation. You have Trey Townsend that's been a 4-year player. You have Blake Lamb that's been a 4-year play every game type of play. You have a lot of experience on this basketball team. And yes, they are all going to the NBA draft. A lot of them are one and dones. But we do have the experience edge. We are 22, 23-year-olds playing up against 18-year-olds, and I don't care, how talented you are. That is an advantage for you.
Yeah, and, I think the one thing about our guys is that for the most part, we've handled the moment, whatever that moment was during the course of the year. And so the experience that we bring into this, and you think about it, Jack Goki's been here for 1 year, but he's played in 4 NCAA tournaments now. He's been through it, and, Rocket has played at the highest level. And, like the guys you just mentioned, it's just about being able to step out there on that floor and know, the whole cliche of like Hoosiers, rims 10 feet tall, right? So I think that, we have prepared for this. We understand what it is, and the maturity level is tremendous. But, we got to go out there and we got to do it. And it's a real challenge. They present some real issues for us against our zone, in that they've got 4 guys on the floor at times that can shoot it at a high level. They've got 5 players right now, if you look in their last 4 games, who are shooting 43% or higher from 3. That's tremendous, right?
You don't see that.
No, I mean, that's, Fort Wayne had a team like this team is, we've kind of joked all week, this is Fort Wayne on steroids. They play in a very similar style of play, but the difference is their guys are 6'4", 6'5", not 5'10" or 6 foot, and their center is 7 foot, and then they bring in another 7-footer. And if those 2 guys get in foul trouble, well, let's bring in this other guy who's 7'1". And so the size, the speed, all of those things present some challenges for us. Offensively, they are unbelievably gifted. They score the ball at a high level. But so did Milwaukee, so did Fort Wayne. And again, I'm not trying to say that Kentucky's Milwaukee or vice versa, but the style of play and the way in which we have to go about our business is very similar. Now, if they come out and they're on a heater and they just make shots over the top of us all night long, well, you know what, hats off to them, and then I'm going to hope they win the national championship. But, we understand what we're up against. The key for us, we have to take care of the basketball, because if you can take care of the basketball, their defense does give shots. Now, we have to step up and make them. Take care of the basketball because they are elite in transition, a la Fort Wayne, a la Milwaukee, a la Wright State. We've seen that. Then in the half court, we have to, 1, take away as many threes as we possibly can and make sure that they shoot them, they're contested. 2, make their twos tough. And then 3, we've got to do the best we can to limit second and third opportunities for them. And if we can do those things and we can get to the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, that then is when the experience factor should kick in. And our guys shouldn't have any fear because they've won the close games, they've been there, and they've done it. And no matter what happens, when this thing's done, it's been a hell of a year.
Smitty, good luck tonight, man. Here we are, college basketball's biggest stage. You want to talk again on Saturday?
I would love nothing more than that, Neil. Go Grizzlies.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Welcome back inside PPG Paints Arena. We're in downtown Pittsburgh. The NCAA tournament, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Kentucky Wildcats coming up in just a couple of minutes. Let's send it back to our Great Clip studios. Welcome in our guy, Mr. Kennedy, Jimmy Kennedy. Get you caught up on some of the scores from around the NCAA tournament. Just about 5 minutes away from just about 8 minutes away from the opening tip. Jimmy, what I missed so far?
Well, 8 games in the books, Neil, halfway through today. A few upsets, a couple of blowouts and everything. It's kind of been a healthy mix compared to the chaos that we've seen in tournaments past. Let's get
so far, Jimmy.
So far. Yep, the night is still young. Anything can happen. It's just like the Horizon League tournament, just a lot more teams. Neil, we'll talk to you in a little bit, my friend.
Yes, sir.
And guys, as always, the NCAA tournament scoreboard brought to you by our friends at Great Clips here. 8 games in the books, 1 game going on as we speak, and that is number 7 Texas up 14-8 on number 10 Colorado out of the Midwest region. Some of the notable games that have gone final so far. Number 3 Illinois escaping an early upset opportunity from Morehead State, 85-69. Number 3 Creighton taking down Akron, 77-60. A valiant effort early on by Long Beach State against Arizona, but the Wildcats get the win, 85-65. North Carolina, the number 1 team in the West region, taking down Wagner, 90-62. Close game out in the West region. Dayton just slightly getting away from Nevada, 62-60, the final score there. And then earlier in the day, you had Michigan State 69, Mississippi State 51 in the West. So it will be Michigan State and North Carolina on Saturday. A couple of games are going to be tipping off kind of near around the same time as Oakland and Kentucky. Number 5 Gonzaga and number 12 McNeese. Number 2 Iowa State and number 15 South Dakota State. Number 2 Tennessee and number 15 St. Peter's. Number 4, Kansas, and number 13, Samford, not Stanford, Samford. Number 6, Texas Tech, and number 11, NC State. Watch that one, guys. I put that in for an NC State upset. And then finally, to wrap up the night, number 7, Washington State against number 10, Drake out in the East, out in Omaha. That was your NCAA scoreboard update brought to you by Great Clips. When we come back, we got the tip on the 2024 NCAA tournament, Oakland versus Kentucky, on your home for Golden Grizzlies basketball.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How was your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast is presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
Welcome back inside BPT Paints Arena in downtown Pittsburgh. The time has come. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Kentucky Wildcats in the 3-14 matchup. The winner goes on, the loser goes home. Those are the stakes here this evening. Let's get you tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Henry Ford Health. First, for the Kentucky Wildcats with a record of 23-9, they were 13-5, ended up tied for second in the SEC Conference for losing to Texas A&M in the SEC quarters. It's a pretty stacked lineup, as you might imagine. At a guard spot, number 21, DJ Wagner, 6'4", 192-pound freshman from Camden, New Jersey, the son of DeJuan Wagner, who played for John Calipari at Memphis. At another guard spot, number 12, Antonio Reeves. He goes 6'6". He's 195 pounds, a graduate transfer from Illinois State, first-team All-SEC performer, and was a third-team All-American as well, averaging 20 points per contest. At another guard spot, number 1, Justin Edwards. He goes 6'8", 203 pounds. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At a forward spot, number 4, Trey Mitchell, 6'9", 231-pound graduate student, transfer from West Virginia, out of Pittsburgh, so a local kid here in town. And the man in the middle, 7 foot, 247 pounds, Ugano Onyenso. He's from Nigeria, a member of the Nigerian national team also. The head coach is John Calipari. He's in his 15th season. During his time at Kentucky, he's first in NCAA tournament wins with 32. He's first in Final Four appearances with 4. He's first in Elite 8 appearances with 7. first in Sweet 16 appearances, with a second in SEC tournament titles, with 6 as well. And this is all just at Kentucky, folks. Doesn't include UMass, Memphis. He had 26 NBA players on opening night rosters this season alone. So a very, very tall task for the Golden Grizzlies. Let's take a look at the Oakland Golden Grizzlies starting 5. Isaiah Jones back in the fold, 6'7", 213, out of Nashville, Tennessee. At a guard spot, number 11, Blake Lampman, 6'3", 184 pounds. Blake, of course, from Hazlitt, Michigan, out of Hazlitt High School. At a forward spot, number 4, Trey Townsend, 6'6", 228, the Horizon League Player of the Year, out of Oxford High School. At another guard spot, a product of Pontiac, number 10, DQ Cole, 6'3", 189-pound junior from Pontiac High School. The man in the middle will be number 2, Chris Conway, 6'9", 221 from Naperville, Illinois. The head coach in his 40th season. He's the longest tenured coach in the nation. Of course, he is Greg Kampe. He's taken the Golden Grizzlies now to 4 NCAA tournament appearances, coached 7 NCAA statistical champions, and started this season 12th in wins by active coaches, just behind Tom Izzo and Mark Few. The associate head coach is Jeff Smith. The assistant coach is Michael Covington and Bobby Naubert. The director of ops is Colin Shannon. The video coordinator is Jack Kramer. The graduate assistant is Luke Lochran. The horn sounds. The starting lineups are done, and we are just about ready to roll. The officials here today: Brian Dorsey, Steven Anderson, D.G. Nelson. The Golden Grizzlies are in their road blacks with the gold trim. And Kentucky will be in the whites with the blue numbers. So the time for talk is over. The NCAA tournament, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, the Kentucky Wildcats, we are just moments away from jumping it up. Big Blue Nation has overtaken the town of Pittsburgh. They've been all over the city. The whistle sounds on Yenso and Chris Conway. The ball is in the air. Onyenso controls the tip, and the 2024 NCAA tournament is underway here in Pittsburgh. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you're streaming around the world on the Varsity app. Kentucky with the basketball. Initial touch into Mitchell. His mid-range jump shot is good over Blake Lampman from about 12 feet. Mitchell at 6'9" knocks down the mid-range, and Kentucky gets a jump. They're up 2-0. Here's Trey Townsend with the basketball, slides to the right wing, bounce pass to DQ Cole. He turns, faces up. DQ to the free throw line, to the left block, hangs in the air, shot no, off the glass, tip won't go. Cole gets it back, rainbow shot, rattles around, spins out. Board claimed by Trey Mitchell, outlet to Reeves. Reeves double team. Wagner, quick touch pass over to Mitchell. Mitchell, left corner, pass the three off the front rim. Offensive board grabbed by Mitchell, stripped by Blake Lampman on the way up, and he takes it away. DQ Cole up ahead, gets it back, breaks the timeline, and Greg Kampe will slow things down. DQ Cole on the left wing with the basketball. Bounce pass to Trey, left elbow extended into the paint. Trey not doubled, up, left hand, off the front rim, won't fall. Onyenso with the board, and then it's taken away by Chris Conway. And DQ Cole will back it out, and Oakland will reset everything. So a big offensive rebound by Chris Conway. DQ at midcourt with it. Isaiah Jones slides out left, doesn't give the screen. Lampman catches 4-3 off the right side of the rim. DJ Wagner the board. Here comes Kentucky flying down the floor. Edwards rips around. He misses the layup. The rebound's volleyball around. Lampman pulls it down. So the Golden Grizzlies get away with one. Isaiah Jones with the basketball. Goes up top to Blake Lampman. Almost 18 minutes left first half. 2-0 Kentucky. Blake bump finds Trey Townsend, right wing, 4-3 is short. The rebound claimed by Antonio Reeves. Golden Grizzlies looking for their first bucket. Reeves shuffled the feet, got away with it. Sends it back up to Wagner. Reeves deep, right side threes off the heel. Rebound is loose, and Trey Townsend collects it. So the Golden Grizzlies hanging in there defensively. This is what you want if you're an Oakland fan. 2-0 Kentucky, almost 2.5 minutes in. DQ Cole spins back towards the left wing. Goes to Chris Conway. He faces up on the left wing. Looking for somewhere to go. Handoff Lampman. Left wing. Deep three. Lampman. Short off the front rim. Rebound taken by Mitchell. Mitchell gives it back to Edwards. He's on the left wing. They'll send it back up top and reset it. Here's DJ Wagner, a three-time New Jersey High School Gatorade Player of the Year, which means he was that as a sophomore. That's incredible. Mitchell with the catch. Short little jumper won't fall. It's short. Trey Townsend with the board. Still 2-0 Oakland. 17 minutes left first half. DQ Cole around the left side. DQ Cole slides to the left, looking for Chris Conway in the post. He's denied, goes to Trey up top. Trey will put it down, lowers his shoulder in the paint. Couple of pump fakes, kick out. DQ Cole, corner three. Of course, DQ Cole hits the triple, and the Golden Grizzlies have the lead. They're up 3-2. So Oakland with their first lead. Reeves the drive, up and under the scoop. What an athletic move by Antonio Reeves. 4-3 Kentucky. 16:20 left here in the first half. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. We're in downtown Pittsburgh, the 2024 NCAA tournament. Oakland basketball brought to you by Henry Ford Health. Here's Conway to the left block, tries to muscle up in the paint. Jump hook from Chris is too strong. Isaiah Jones, the offensive board. Kick out left wing. Lampman three is too strong. And Trey Mitchell cleans it up. Trey Mitchell running the point at 6'9", bumped and fouled by Isaiah Jones. And that will be our first stoppage. And we will go to the under-16 media timeout. Golden Grizzlies clear the first hurdle. They're down 4-3 to Kentucky. We'll be back with more Golden Grizzlies basketball brought to you by Henry Ford Health.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine. Official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Back to PG Paints Arena, downtown Pittsburgh, the 2024 NCAA tournament brought to you by Oakland University Credit Union. Golden Grizzlies had a 3-2 lead. Kentucky currently with a 4-3 lead as we have reached the first media timeout. DQ Cole, who will be a big-time contributor if the Golden Grizzlies are to have success, has knocked down the three. Oakland starting slow offensively. They're just 1 for 10. But they do have 6 rebounds to Kentucky's 7. And they have only conceded 1 offensive rebound, and they've gotten 3 offensive rebounds of their own. So as far as being on brand goes, so far it has been. Golden Grizzlies figured that they could rebound with this Kentucky Wildcats team, and they have so far. Wildcats 2 of 6 from the floor. They are 0 of 2 from behind the three-point line. Kentucky Wildcats, number 1 in the nation in three-point percentage. It's over 41%. They're second in the nation in points per game at 89. Jack Golke into the game for the Golden Grizzlies. Rocket Watts in. Baru Neva-Larua will join Trey Townsend. And And Kentucky will have the basketball. Reed Shepard inbounds right in front of our broadcast location. So Shepard in for Kentucky. People are saying he could be a #1 pick in the NBA draft. Sends it in to Mitchell. Mitchell threw it over the top of Onyenso, and a turnover by the Wildcats. And the Golden Grizzlies fans, of which there are many behind my location, very vocal right now. So 4-3 Kentucky, DQ Cole with it. Trey Townsend slides a left wing rocket, comes out at the March Madness logo. Shepard on him, Golke, corner, 4-3, off the heel. Baru with an offensive board, went up over everyone. Goes to Trey. Trey finds Golke left wing, he'll fire for three again. This one's off the front rim. Trey, another offensive rebound. Trey will drive it, goes to Baru along the baseline. Baru backs it out. Some more offensive rebounds for the Golden Grizzlies. Rocket gets the call from Coach Campy. Right wing, shaken. Bacon, handoff Trey. Trey loops around, pulls up, free throw line jumper. That's off the heel. Baru tips a rebound to Rocket. Rocket thought about the three, goes to DQ Cole. Golke on the left wing. Another crack at it for Oakland. DQ Cole on the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. Rocket, couple of jab steps, drives, pulls up mid-range, knocks it down. Rocket Watts puts Oakland back on top, 5-4. 14:45 and ticking left in the first half. Dillingham in the game, fires it to Mitchell on the right block, goes around Baru, puts it up, no, but the foul on Baru. And Trey Mitchell will go to the line, where he's a 73% free throw shooter. So Mitchell at the stripe, had 20 points, 14 rebounds against Missouri earlier this year, misses the first free throw. Trey Mitchell's a player to keep an eye on as Onyenso comes out and Ivica comes in. So Zvonimir Ivica from Croatia, he's 7'2", 234. Mitchell's second free throw is pure. We are tied at 5. And another substitution. Adu Thiero comes in. Thiero's father played basketball for Coach Calipari at Memphis as well. And here's Rocket Watts with the ball. DQ Cole on the right wing. Rocket and DQ Cole, two players to watch for the Golden Grizzlies. Trey Townsend rips through to the left block. They fake a double at him. He throws it over the top to Baru on the right block. Baru pump fake. Fadeaway jumper off the heel, off the rim, won't go. Trey tips a rebound to DQ Cole. Step back jumper, that won't fall. Rebound claimed by Antonio Reeves. Away to Dillingham. He flies down the floor. Kick out to Reeves. Reeves will drive it against Cole. He's fouled by Cole and scores it on the run. That was a big-time play by Antonio Reeves. And he'll go to the free throw line trying to finish off the three-point play. DQ Cole comes out. Lampman comes in. 7-5 Kentucky. 14:04 left here in the first half. Golden Grizzlies 2 for their first 16. Reeves free throw up, off the heel. Trey Townsend tips the rebound to Baru. So far Kentucky cooperating. They're just 33% from the free throw line. And here's Rocket Watts at the top. Goes to Golke, step back, left wing, three. Of course! Jack Golke was bumped, wanted a call, didn't get it. But Jack Golke and Rocket Watts called for the foul. He doesn't like that call as Dillingham went down. Jack Golke was scorching hot in the Horizon League tournament. He keeps it rolling. Golden Grizzlies go back up. This is a third lead they've had. It's 8-7 Oakland. 13:42 left. Reed Shepard will inbound right in front of our broadcast location. Rob Dillingham with it. A couple of zeros going on each other. Thiero will shoot. That's too strong. Lampman battling. The rebound's loose. It's claimed by Ivica, and it's out of bounds off of Oakland. And Greg Campy's going nuts right now. And so are the Golden Grizzlies fans. Oh, that was... I never know that went out of bounds. Here's Shepard with it. Goes up top. Dillingham, a couple of stutter steps. Now he'll drive. And a beautiful pass that's laid off and dunked by Thiero. Boy, Onyenso, great vision. It was a 2v1, and Kentucky goes back up 9-8. 13-13 and moving. Blake Lampman to Trey Townsend. Trey slides to the left side. Rocket comes to get it, top of the key. Golke, left wing, fadeaway three. Of course! Jack Golke again. He's warming up, folks. 11-9 Golden Grizzlies. Ivisic puts it on the floor, lost control of it. Chris Conway goes to rip it away. And we have a jump ball called, and the arrow belongs to the Golden Grizzlies. 11-9 Oakland. They get it back. And folks, all week long, nobody has been more confident than Jack Golke. He's played against this kind of competition before in his AAU days, mixing it up with Tyler Hero. Golke made big shots then. He's made some big shots here tonight. Trey Townsend muscles into the paint. Trey hemmed in by the 7-footer into the right corner to Blake Lampman. Shot clock at 13. Golke comes around a screen. Fadeaway three again. This time's off the front rim. Won't fall. Rebound claimed by Dillingham. Boy, the crowd held their breath. Dillingham around a ball screen. And Rocket makes him go backwards. Fierro against Golke. Drives around him. Ducking in and laying it up and in. Beautiful catch by Antonio Reeves. We're tied at 11. 12-13 left first half. Greg Campy slows everything down. Kentucky Wildcats, 4 of their last 5 from the floor. Rocket to the left side, bounce pass to Trey. We get a whistle and an offensive foul. Was it a screen? Blake Lampman puts his hands on his head, and yes, he was the guilty party on an illegal screen. That came away from the ball, so I couldn't quite see it. And that is the 5th foul on the Golden Grizzlies. Kentucky has yet to be whistled for a foul. So that means we may see one here coming up. Let's see. Next couple possessions. Shepard bounce pass into the paint. Wagner, his shot rattles around, won't fall, and it's tipped up and in. Boy, Ivisic at 7'2" reached behind himself and tipped it up and in. 13-11 Kentucky. Rocket Watts at midcourt. Inside 12 minutes left first half. Bounce pass to Trey, and there's the whistle. And the foul called on Trey Mitchell. And we will go to the media timeout. The Golden Grizzlies fans giving the Bronx cheer here in Pittsburgh. The first foul against Kentucky. Oakland's been hit with 5. 11:38 left in the first half. The Kentucky Wildcats with a 13-11 lead. This is the NCAA tournament. Oakland basketball brought to you by the Oakland University Credit Union.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Pittsburgh, where PPG Paints Arena. Oakland basketball brought to you by Henry Ford Sports Medicine, the official team physician for Oakland University and you. For more info, visit henryford.com/athlete. Kentucky Wildcats, 5 of their last 7 from the floor. They have a 13-11 lead. Kentucky 50% now from the floor. Golden Grizzlies 4 of 19, good for 21%. But the nation's leading three-point shooting team has not hit a three. The Golden Grizzlies are 3 of 10. Jack Golke is the high man in the game with 6. If you want some encouraging stats for Oakland, the rebounding totals are even. Golden Grizzlies have 7 offensive boards to Kentucky's 3. So certainly a long way to go. But all in all, you told me the Golden Grizzlies were going to shoot 21% for almost a quarter of this game. I would not like the scenario, I don't think, but so far so good. They've been able to get away with it. There's been 8 lead changes already. Golden Grizzlies have led for almost 2 minutes of the game. Oakland will break the huddle. Jack Golke, DQ Cole, Chris Conway, Trey Townsend, and Blake Lampman. Now you'll note the media timeouts are 3 minutes. So my guess is Trey Townsend will play all 40 here tonight, which is not something crazy to say. He played all 40 in the Horizon League Championship game. There's been 2 players in college basketball ever with 35 or more points, 10 or more rebounds, and playing 40 minutes in a conference championship game in the last 15 years. Kevin Durant and Trey Townsend, those are the 2. Inbound to DQ Cole, 13-11 Kentucky. DQ on the right wing with it. Moves to the top of the key. Rob Dillingham out on him. Blake Lampman on the right wing. Shepard, they go to Golke in the corner. Golke with the catch, bounce pass to Trey. They won't double, so Trey backs down, spins baseline, scores it off the window. Vujicic at 7'2" came over, and Trey went over him and scored 2. We're tied at 13. Shepard on the right wing, goes to Dillingham left side. Pump fake on the 3. DQ Cole on him. Reed Shepard with the bounce pass to Wagner. The son of DeJuan Wagner goes up top. Dillingham shaking and baking, spinning in the paint. Shot blocked by Lampman. DQ Cole comes over and Dillingham saves it off of DQ out of bounds with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Perfect defense so far for the Golden Grizzlies, but you got to finish it. 8 seconds on the clock. Kentucky's very dangerous here, inbounding underneath the basket. Shepard will inbound. Sometimes he is found in the corner for the 3, and that's what Vujicic wanted to do, and he couldn't do it. He was cut off by Trey. DJ Wagner will step into the 3, and Wagner bricks it. The ball's loose on the floor, and Lampman saves it to Cole. Tied at 13. Here comes DQ Cole. Handoff to Golke. 3. Of course, Jack Golke. Right wing 3, and the Golden Grizzlies have the lead again. Jack's got 3 triples. In the left corner, other side, Mitchell's 3. That's short. Trey Townsend the board. And DQ Cole wanted to run up the floor, and Coach Campy took a step on the floor and pulled back the reins a bit. Lampman at midcourt. Oakland going to work on the shot clock. DQ Cole, left wing extended. Looking for Trey. Instead drives. He's cut off. Goes to Golke. Left corner. 4-3. Of course! Jack Golke, his 4th triple. Jack Golke equals fun. 19-13 Oakland. Vujicic in the paint. Hammered by Chris Conway. Off to earn him at the line. Jack Golke has electrified this crowd here in Pittsburgh. He has absolutely no conscience. So Zvonimir Ivisic from Croatia. He's an 80% free throw shooter. First one's off the heel. Kentucky now 1 of 4 from the line. Ivisic had 13 points, had 3 threes, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks against Georgia, all in 16 minutes earlier this year. Second free throw up, rattles it through. He splits the pair. 19-14 Oakland. They've led by as many as 6. DQ Cole has the basketball, working against Reed Shepard. DQ looking to cut loose. Tries to find Trey, finds him left wing. Thought about Chris, he'll drive it into the paint. Trey right at the 7-footer. Layup is short. Ivisic collects the board. He is 7'2". He's a lot of man. Shepard bounce pass to Mitchell. Mitchell will drive and kick. Reeves jab step. He'll drive into the paint. Floater rattles around and off. Mitchell an offensive rebound, puts it back and one. Is he fouled by Lampman? If he was, that'll be 2 on Blake. And that is the second on Blake. Trey Mitchell's going to the line. 73% free throw shooter. Kentucky is in the bonus. That's the 7th foul. Mitchell's free throw. He banked it in. Are you kidding me? 19-17 Oakland. 17 fouls on the Golden Grizzlies. 1 on Kentucky. Weird. 9:09 left. Chris Conway at the top of the key. Golke, left wing, pump fake, sidestep, 4-3. Of course! And the crowd loves it. Jack Golke's got 15. 22-17 Golden Grizzlies. Mitchell in the paint, stops, jump hook, left hand, no. Golke the rebound. Golke brings it up the floor, hands it off to DQ Cole. Get number 3 the ball. Let's do it again. Cole at midcourt. Couple of jab steps, puts it on the floor. Golke comes around the screen. DQ Cole will drive it himself, and he's fouled on the way to the rim. The whole defense went with Jack Golke. And Jack Golke created the space. DQ Cole drove it, and he got fouled on the way to the rim from behind on Reed Shepherd. DQ Cole at the line. First free throw up and down. One more free throw coming up. Tone Hunter comes in the game for the Golden Grizzlies. (23-17) Oakland. Free throw rattles around, won't fall. DQ splits the pair. Oakland up by 6. Golden Grizzlies 4 their last 5. Jack Golke has 15. Reeves goes to Shepherd on the left wing, trying to break down that zone. Wagner will kick it out to Shepherd. Shepherd still has it, goes to Wagner. Wagner in the paint, scoops it softly off the glass, won't fall. Rebound DQ Cole. Away to Tone Hunter. Tone will walk it across midcourt. With Tone Hunter in the game at 5'11", with DJ Wagner at 6'4" on him. DQ top of the key. Trying to hand it off to Hunter. Here's Golke. Golke steps back. Can't get any space this time. Cole, 7 on the clock. Bounce pass to Trey. Spins baseline. Trey looking for somewhere to go. Finds Golke. Step back. 4-3. That one's short. And the rebound yanked down by Aaron Bradshaw. Bradshaw 7'1" as well. His first time in the game. Reeves will drive and kick it to Shepherd. Trey meets him in the corner. They'll reset it all. Antonio Reeves. And now once again Reeves throws it into the paint, and Baru with the foul on Aaron Bradshaw. And he will go to the line, which isn't a bad play because he's a 57% free throw shooter. When we come back, 7:23 left in the game. The Golden Grizzlies with a 23-17 lead. We'll be back with more Golden Grizzlies basketball brought to you by Oakland University Credit Union.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine. Official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
mighty Kentucky Wildcats in the 3-14 matchup. Let's get you caught up with the other NCAA tournament scores. Welcome in our guy back in our Great Clip studio, Mr. Kennedy, Jimmy Kennedy.
Yeah, so 3 games going on right now. 1 game at halftime. Number 7 Texas up on Colorado State, 27-11. Game that just tipped off here. Gonzaga up 8-4 on McNeese. And early on in the first half, Iowa State starting to run away with this one early. It is a football score, 17-3 in that matchup. Neil, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Golden Grizzlies basketball brought to you by MEMIC Insurance and the Pino Insurance Agency. The Pino Insurance Agency, LLC of MEMIC Insurance, caters to the educational market. If you're looking for affordable insurance and a knowledgeable insurance agency, go online to Pino Insurance. That's PINO.com today. Neil Rule back here in Pittsburgh. Oakland with the lead. Jack Golke has the crowd on the edge of their seat. He's made 5 threes in 12 and a half minutes. He's got 15 of the Golden Grizzlies' 23 points. Bradshaw Edwards, Justin Edwards back into the game for Kentucky. Antonio Reeves, Reed Shepard, Rob Dillingham, the 5 on the floor. Tone Hunter, DQ Cole, Jack Golke, Trey Townsend, and Baru Nevalarua. 1-and-1 free throw situation coming up for Aaron Bradshaw. 18 fouls on Oakland, just 2 on Kentucky. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. So Aaron Bradshaw, the 57% free throw shooter, makes that one. Kentucky's 4 of 7 from the line. One more coming up for Aaron Bradshaw. The second one is up, and it pops out. Trey Townsend snatches the board. That's a 5th rebound for Trey in 13 minutes. 23-18 Oakland. Tone Hunter with the basketball. Slides to the right side. Trey has it right elbow. Golke comes around the screen. A double team runs out on him. He dribbles to the right corner. Goes back to Trey in the post. Trey against Edwards. Backing down. Drop step. Spin. Shot. Just left it short. Wouldn't climb over the rim. Tone Hunter the offensive rebound. Kick out to Golke. Golke goes to Trey. Handoff to Jack. Jack, pump fake on the 3. Finds Trey. Bounce pass Baru. And he was blocked from behind. And the foul was called on Aaron Bradshaw, who threw the ball on the ground right next to where Baru was. He didn't like the call, and the official's going over to talk to him right now. Boy, Bradshaw got the ball and just threw it right behind his back where Baru was laying down on the ground. The official talked to him but didn't blow the whistle. So Baru at the line to shoot 2. Free throw up, free throw off. Baru a 49% free throw shooter. One more coming up. Baru's second free throw is up. It rattles off. He missed the pair. 23-18 Golden Grizzlies. They missed an opportunity there. Here's Shepard. Hand off to Rob Dillingham, top of the key. Rockets locking him up. He just came into the game. Reeves has it to Shepard on the right wing. He'll drive, send it back, and Reeves hangs in the air and scores it. Antonio Reeves, third-team All-American, their leading scorer. He's got 8, 23-20 Oakland. Rocket Watts at the top of the key, working against Dillingham. Blake Lampman on the left wing, back to Rocket. Trey's the target in the post. They find him. Trey working against Trey Mitchell. Trey Townsend spins. Double team comes. Kicks it out to Lampman. 7's on the clock. Lampman's got to go. Down to 5. Lampman handoff Rocket. Rocket will drive. The floater was partially blocked, and it will be a shot clock violation against the Golden Grizzlies. Rocket had a look from about 17 feet. Took a dribble. Aaron Bradshaw claps his hands, and some of the Big Blue Nation come to their feet. This crowd is jam-packed here in Pittsburgh. What a moment this is for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies program. They have the lead 23-20, but they haven't scored 2.5 minutes. 5:53 and ticking left. Antonio Reeves into the paint. Shepard, mid-range jumper, spins around and out. Mitchell tips the rebound, and Trey Townsend's going to be called for the foul on the box out. So Kentucky will get free throws. The 9th team foul on the Golden Grizzlies. Just 3 on Kentucky. Trey Mitchell, 73% free throw shooter at the line. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 23-21 Oakland. Second free throw up, second free throw down. Trey Mitchell scores. Kentucky's 10-1 when he gets to 12 points. He's got 6 right now. 23-22, Oakland 6-point lead cut to 1. Trey, left block, in the paint, couple of pump fakes, jump hook, good, and 1. Trey Townsend swells up. Went right at Bradshaw at 7'1". Trey's going to the stripe. He's got 4 points with 6 rebounds. Trey at the line, the Horizon League Player of the Year. It rattles off. Trey, go get the ball. Trey, go get the ball. No, everyone stand there, goes out of bounds. It's off Kentucky. Oakland will get it back. Trey made the basket. It was an and 1 free throw, and Kentucky didn't know it. They had the ball on their hand, took 1 dribble, and then let it go out of bounds because everyone was standing around. And Oakland should get it back. We could see it pretty clean from our vantage point. The officials are going to the monitor right now. A total lack of concentration by Kentucky. And now the officials will go to the monitor. They'll take a look. They're showing the Golden Grizzlies fans on the screen right now. Jack Golke with 15 points. And the Kentucky fans come on the screen. And they boo. The whole crowd boos. You're listening to Oakland Golden Grizzlies basketball, the Bet 1270 WXYT AM, WXYT HD3, and Odyssey Station, and streaming on the Varsity app. Boy, Kentucky does not have a lot of fans here in this building, other than the ones in any time they show them on the monitor, they get booed. The Golden Grizzlies fans get cheered. Jack Golke, 15 points. Trey Townsend has 4 points and 6 boards. Oakland shooting 32%, Kentucky at 40%. But here's the key. Golden Grizzlies are even in the rebound column, and they've only turned it over twice. And Oakland will get the basketball. So the Golden Grizzlies get it back. Kentucky gave away a possession. Rocket sends it into Golke. Golke sidestep, pump fake, 3 again, off the heel. Chris Conway the offensive rebound. To Lampman, top of the 3 key. That's off the front rim. Mitchell grabs it. 25-22 Oakland. Dillingham the other way. Shepard, quick touch pass into the corner. Reeves steps into the 3. He knocks it down. And we're tied at 25. 6 in a row for the Wildcats. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Their fans come to their feet. Rocket walks with it. 5 minutes straight up left. Blake, left wing. Tries to find Trey, finds Jack instead. They double him, so Lampman catches it back on the right wing. Drives through, Golke around the defense. Makes a catch on the right wing, step back, 3. Of course! Jack Golke gives the Michael Jordan shoulder shrug. He's got 18. He's 6 of 11 from 3. It's electric here in Pittsburgh. Dillingham on the drive into the paint, left hand. Mitchell had it, lost it. Lampman picks it up, out with Rocket to Golke in the corner. 4-3 off the heel. Oh, this crowd was ready to explode. 28-25 Oakland. Here comes Reeves. Reeves around the ball screen. Lampman out on him. Goes to Mitchell. Mitchell up top in the corner. Reeves catch and fire three. Spins it and knocks it down. We're tied at 28. Reeves and Golke going back and forth. 4 minutes to play. Lampman with it to Trey. Inside the last media break of the first half. Lampman, pump fake, right wing three. Of course! Blake Lampman hits a three. Golden Grizzlies have made 8 triples. They're up 31-28. Reed Shepard pump fake on the three. Goes back to Dillingham against Rocket. Top of the key, Dillingham cut off by Rocket. Bumped and fouled by Rocket. Rocket doesn't like the call. Dillingham has some words. And we'll have some more Kentucky free throws when we come back. 31-28, Oakland with the lead. 3:32 left in the first half. This is Oakland basketball, brought to you by Sarah Ford of Rochester Hills.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Kentucky Wildcats. Neil Rule back with you, Jimmy Kennedy, at our 1270 The Bet Great Clips Studios. The Golden Grizzlies fans are electric, and Jack Golke has taken over the building. He's got 18 points. He's made 6 threes in 12 minutes of action. On the other side, Antonio Reeves with 14. For Kentucky, he's 6 of 8 from the floor. Reeves, the third-team All-American, first-team SEC performer, was the National Player of the Week when he scored 27 points and had 7 rebounds against Tennessee. That was his 7th straight 20-plus point game. He had 24 with 8 boards against Kansas. He had 30 points against Louisville. He's over 2,300 points for his career. It's Jack Golke, Blake Lampman, Chris Conway, Isaiah Jones, and Trey Townsend. DJ Wagner back into the game for Kentucky. Dillingham's at the line with Reeves, Ivisic, and Trey Mitchell. There is 10 team fouls on Oakland, just 4 on Kentucky, and Dillingham makes the free throw. Kentucky's now 7 of 11 from the line. The Golden Grizzlies are just 1 of 5. One more coming up from Dillingham. He gets that one to go. And Oakland's up 31-30. My guess is you're going to see a whistle or two here coming up on Kentucky. Let's see. Blake Lampman with it on the right wing. Lampman into the paint. Chris Conway makes the catch. Pump fake, turns, jump hook, rattles around and out. Ivisic with the board. He affected the shot, no doubt. Dillingham will fire. Deep three, and it was perfect. Rob Dillingham, 45% three-point shooter. Puts Kentucky back up. They're up 33-31. They made their last 3 shots. So here's a big moment for Oakland. inside the final 4 minutes of the half. Into Conway in the post. Turns, fadeaway, jumper, good over Avicic. Big bucket for Chris. Oakland needed it. We're tied at 33. Dillingham tripped by Isaiah Jones. And Dillingham's going to go to the free throw line. Tough break for Isaiah Jones. That's the second on Isaiah. Trey has two, Lampman has two, Rocket has two. Bradshaw has two for Kentucky. That's it. They've only called 4 on him. Dillingham's first free throw is up and good. 34-33 Kentucky. Golden Grizzlies have led for over 8 minutes of the game. Kentucky's led for 5:57. Dillingham's next free throw, good as well. Kentucky's heating up from the stripe. 35-33 Kentucky, 2:40 and moving here in the first half. Rocket Watts with the basketball. Slides to the left side. Looks for Chris Conway. Trey just came back into the game. He wants it, but Chris has it. Finds Rocket in the paint. Shots off the heel, too strong. Little 5-footer. Would not drop. Here's Dillingham in transition. On the left wing, kicks it back out. Wagner to Dillingham. Around and back. Reeves the catch. He's double teamed. Jumper from the elbow off the front rim. Trey the board. Big stop for Oakland. This is a huge 2 minutes as we come down the stretch of the first half. 35-33 Kentucky. Rocket goes to Trey, right wing. Golke around a screen. Golke, right side three. Oh, of course! He banked it in! I heard him call it from here. 36-35. Give Golke 7 triples and 21 points. Oakland with the lead again. Here's Reeves, back up top. Golden Grizzlies fans making some noise. Dillingham, top of the key three. That's off the heel. Rebound tip back out to Wagner. Great job by Mitchell to tip it out. And Kentucky will take a timeout. So says Rob Dillingham. 36-35. Oakland with the lead. Minute 22 left. We'll take the break as well. This is Golden Grizzlies basketball, brought to you by the United Dairy Industry of Michigan.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
Interesting here in Pittsburgh, 36-35. The Golden Grizzlies with the lead. Minute 22 to play in the first half over the Kentucky Wildcats. Oakland basketball brought to you in part by Prairie Farms. That's right, farmer-owned Prairie Farms, celebrating 85 years of feeding America's families. Jack Golke's been feeding the Golden Grizzlies 7 triples in 15 minutes of play. He's 7 of 13 from 3. He's got 21. The Golden Grizzlies chance getting louder and louder here in PPG Paints Arena. Neil Rule, back with you. Jack Golke, Chris Conway, Baru Neva-Larua, DQ Cole, and Rocket Watts. What a show by Jack Golke. And it's only the opening act. Antonio Reeves, DJ Wagner, Zonomir Ivisic, Rob Dillingham, and Trey Mitchell, the four on the floor for Kentucky. Wagner rebounds right in front of us. Rob Dillingham, Ivisic at the top of the key. Handoff to Reeves. Reeves goes left side. Dillingham in the corner. Wagner couldn't get the three away. Dillingham has it against Peru on the wing. Sends it into the corner. Wide open three. Wagner won't fall. Rocket Watts the rebound. 36-35 Oakland. 1 minute to play in the first half. See if Coach Campy wants to go 2 for 1. DQ Cole has it on the wing. Hand off to Rocket. Rocket right wing extended. Well, they're doubling Jack Golke away from the ball. Rocket will drive it into the paint. Step back, mid-range. Good from Rocket Watts. 38-35 Oakland. 37 seconds left. About an 11-second difference. Dillingham fires the left side three. Spins around, pops out. Conway the board. Oakland can hold for the last shot. And Greg Campy will call a timeout. There's 26.9 seconds left in the half and 25 seconds left on the shot clock. What a game so far. And we're only in the first half here in Pittsburgh. Now Kentucky hasn't scored 2 minutes and 19 seconds. They're 0 of their last 4 from the floor. Golden Grizzlies, they're 1 of 5 from the free throw line, but they've only turned it over 2 times. Only 14 fouls on Kentucky, and Kentucky's in the double bonus. Trey Townsend, Chris Conway. Trey's playing with 2 fouls, so is Blake Lampman. Blake Lampman, Chris Conway, Trey Townsend, Jack Golke will inbound right in front of me. And Rocket Watts, the 5 on the floor. And here we go. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Now 23 seconds left on the game clock. Rocket has it at the March Madness logo. Dillingham on him. Rocket between the legs dribble. They bring 2 defenders out. Rocket picks up, and an offensive foul called on Rocket. Boy, that was a pretty chintzy call there. That's the 11th foul called on the Golden Grizzlies, and that's Rocket's 3rd. Created a little bit of space. And more than that, Kentucky gets the ball back with 12.1 seconds left in a 38-35 game. Oakland with the lead. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Go to the locker room with the lead. Antonio Reeves has it. Picks up his dribble. Baru out of him. Shepard throws it way into the crowd. Threw it over the top of Ivisic. A bad turnover for the Wildcats. 2.2 seconds left. Jack Golke wants to inbound it. Sends it to DQ Cole. Cole at the buzzer from midcourt. Off the glass. And the Oakland Golden Grizzlies will go to the locker room with a 38-35 lead over the Kentucky Wildcats. And we'll be joined by Associate Head Coach Jeff Smith coming up here in just a couple of seconds. Greg Campy doing TV with CBS. And right now, as promised, we joined by Associate Head Coach Jeff Smith. And Smitty, for you guys, I'll tell you what, the key stat, just 3 turnovers. You're playing clean.
Yeah, you know, it's we said we wanted to control the tempo. We had to take care of the basketball so that we didn't get them going because they're so lethal in transition, Neil. And I think, you know, once we got into the half court, we really did a good job in transition, taking that away. And our goal was, we said no threes, really tough twos, and try to limit our offensive rebounds. What we've done on the offense, man, get offensive rebounds, second and third opportunities, give us a chance, and then, okay, what can you say, man? I mean, he's got stones, Neil. He's got stones.
Well, Jeff, are you in a situation you just kind of ride the lightning and see where he takes it?
I mean, you got to know who brought you to the dance. And, the thing we saw, Trey was open, Chris was open, so those slips off the screening action because now they're so worried about Jack. So hopefully in the second half, we'll get a whistle when we get to the free throw line a little bit more. And let's keep doing this thing, but to say, hey, we'll be 3 against Kentucky in the NCAA tournament at halftime, we're halfway there, got to finish the task.
All right, thanks for the time.
You got it, man.
Head coach Jeff Smith, and our conversation with Jeff Smith, as always, brought to you by the Abood Law Firm. How this in the words going across all the cell phone. It's the Jack Golke Show here in Pittsburgh. At the half, the Oakland Grizzlies, the 3 seed, have the lead over the Kentucky Wildcats, just like everybody thought, right? 38-35. Jack Golke with 21. He had made 7 threes. But more than that, Kentucky had not scored in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the first half. All this, Oakland 1 of 5 from the free throw line. All right, everybody, catch your breath. We got an extended halftime here. We'll go back to the studio. Jimmy Kennedy will go around NCAA tournament, get you caught up with all the scores, everything that's happened today in the NCAA tournament. Of course, I'll take a look at the first half stats and numbers, give you the thoughts as well. 38-35, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies with the halftime lead over the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll be back with more Golden Grizzlies basketball. The Abood Law Firm.
It's sweat. His body's natural way of cooling itself down. Then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Big superior like beer.
Attending Grizzlies LA financial game with Oakland University Credit and Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy low interest rate and incredible cashback reward, including 3% on groceries, 2% on travel and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream in and earn more with OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at ucreditunion.org.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physician for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome other athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Please, more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine. Official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Sports success is about team effort, and same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the team knows exactly how to create your signature look. With our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text and ask for a cut. The comment of haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clip, it's gonna be great.
One is down. 8 minutes to go. Oakland with a 3-point lead, 38-35 over Kentucky now. In the first round of the NCAA tournament is a 3-14 Madden, the South bracket. And it's been a fun game right now, guys. Jack Cole, 21 points. I don't know how much the guy has made. It's just been insane, guys. But welcome on in to the M12 Studios. I'm Jimmy Kennedy, taking you around the Horizon League. Actually, not around the Horizon League. We're going all around the NCAA tournament here. We got a bunch of games going on. We're going to temp it off in the next hour or so. Let's get right into it here. As always, scoreboard brought to you by our friends at Great Clips. So the game going on right now outside of Oakland and Kentucky. We have number 7 Texas up on Colorado State, 35-24. That is midway through the second half. Gonzaga up 30-18. McNeese has 7:34 to go in the first half there. Nearing halftime in the East region, you had number 2 Iowa State up 38-26 over number 15 South Dakota State. Games will be tipped off the next hour. The last bunch you have number 11 NC State and 6 Texas Tech in the South, number 13 Stanford and number 4 Kansas in the Midwest, and then in the East you have number 10 Drake and number 7 Washington State at the 205 tip. Now for all the games one final today, we're gonna start in the region. Number 9 Michigan State taking down Mississippi State 6-9 the 5-1. First upset of the tournament went to Duquesne, 31-67 winner over BYU. Second upset came in the game before here is number 11 Oregon taking down number 6 South Carolina 87-73. I am so glad I had that matchup on my bracket. Number 3 Illinois took on Morehead State 85-69. Now this game was a little close in the beginning, but Illinois able to run with it here. Meanwhile, Creighton getting the win 77-60 over seeded Akron in the Midwest. Long Beach State was shooting fast. They're shooting their points early against number 2 Arizona, but the Wildcats were able to pull away for this one here. 44-30 second half. We'll do for 85-65 the final there. Meanwhile, Buzzsaw game number 1 North Carolina dropping Wagner 90-62. And then the last game that went final, number 7 Dayton eating out in against number 10 Nevada 60-59. 72-60. Well, we got some time that's coming up tomorrow as we continue on in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Some notable games for you at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Number 2 Marquette and number 15 Western Kentucky. 1:45, number 5 San Diego State and number 12 UAE. That is a game that's right there. Another game to watch here. Number 4 Auburn and number 13 Yale. That is a 4:15 tip on TNT on the TV side. And guys, remember, all the games are streaming live on the Varsity app. So if you want to listen to your local broadcast, definitely tune in on that app. Download it on your app store and listen and have a good time. That was your NCAA tournament scoreboard brought to you by your friends at Great Clips. When we come back, Neil Roll will get you an extended first half breakdown, stats, highlights. Right now it's been a Jack Golke show, but there's been a lot of plays that have been going on that have been going Oakland's way. Once again, guys, in the first half, Oakland up 38-35 over Kentucky. This is your home for Golden Grizzlies basketball.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
The building is electric, and the Oakland Golden Grizzlies have the lead at the half, 38-35 over the Kentucky Wildcats. Let's get you caught up with the first half stats. And as always, first half stats are brought to you by Meyer. And the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, as we said, with that 38-35 lead, they are led by the man that's setting the nation on fire right now. That is Jack Golke. He has been incredible. Jack is 7 of 13 from behind the three-point line. He's only 4 threes off the all-time record for threes in an NCAA tournament game. 21 points and a rebound for good measure. He doesn't just shoot threes, everybody. He's got a rebound as well. 4 points for Rocket Watts with 3 assists and a rebound as Rocket is back in the fold. DQ Cole with 4 points, 3 boards, and an assist. Trey Townsend has 4 points on 2 of 7 shooting, but he has 7 boards and 2 assists. Blake Lampman has knocked down a 3. Baru Neva-LaRue, Isaiah Jones, and Tone Hunter all played but did not score. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor. They are 14 of 38. They are 45% from 3. They are 9 of 20. The one bugaboo, the free throw line. They are just 1 of 5. But here's the key stat, everyone. Oakland has only turned it over 3 times. Kentucky with the advantage on the boards, 23-22, but Oakland is the boss on the offensive glass. They have 10 offensive rebounds to Kentucky's 6. For the Kentucky Wildcats, and pretty on-brand performance so far for Antonio Reeves. He's the Wildcats' leading scorer. averaging 20 points per game. He's got 14 through the first 20 minutes. Here today, 6 of 9 from the floor. He's got 2 rebounds as well. Trey Mitchell has 8 points. He's got 11 rebounds with an assist as well. Mitchell 2 of 5 from the floor. 7 points for Rob Dillingham. He is 1 of 3 from the floor, but 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 points for the 7'2" Zvonimir Ivisic. Ivisic with 4 rebounds and an assist as well. Adu Thiero has 2 points. He's 1 of 2 from the floor. And Aaron Bradshaw had 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 boards for him also. The Wildcats shoot 41% from the floor in the first half, 11 of 27, and the nation's leading 3-point shooting team. As a matter of fact, they are over 41% from 3 as a team. They are just 27% here today, 3 of 11. Kentucky did make up some ground at the free throw line where they were 10 of 14. So 14 free throw attempts for the Wildcats to Oakland's 5. The Wildcats turned it over 7 times. Oakland only converted that into 2 points, but Kentucky only has 2 points off of turnovers as well because Oakland only turned it over 3 times. Wildcats with that 23-22 edge on the glass, as we talked about. Bench points dominating by the Golden Grizzlies, and of course that's because of Jack Golke. They've outscored the Kentucky bench 25-13. Kentucky with 14 points in the paint. Oakland with 8. Oakland with 4 steals. Kentucky with none. We've been tied 6 times. There's been 11 lead changes, and the Golden Grizzlies have led for over 10 minutes of this game. Kentucky has led for 6 minutes and 54 seconds. So, Golden Grizzlies fans with a chance to breathe. The stakes are so very high here in Pittsburgh. So the Golden Grizzlies with that 38-35 lead. We will take another halftime break, come back, and get you the second half of action from Pittsburgh. Golden Grizzlies 38, the number 3 seed. Kentucky Wildcats 35. We'll be back with more Golden Grizzlies basketball, brought to you by Memic Insurance and the Pino Insurance Agency.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
When fires, burst pipes, mold, or extreme weather impact your home or business, Belfour Property Restoration has your back. No matter the property damage emergency, Belfour is ready to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to clean up the damage and restore your property so you can start rebuilding faster. Belfour Property Restoration, restoring more than property. To find your local Belfour office, visit BELFOR.com. That's BELFOR.com to learn more.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
NCAA tournament. Golden Grizzlies with a 38-35 lead as they're back out on the floor warming up. Second half coming up in just a couple of minutes. And don't forget Golden Grizzlies basketball. Also brought to you by RJ's Pub in Rochester Hills, the home of the Greg Campy Show. Huge crowd out there at the Greg Campy Show this past Monday. What a celebration that was. And who knows, string together a couple of wins. Maybe we can do it again. Golden Grizzlies head back to the bench. This has been the book on Kentucky over the course of the last couple NCAA tournaments. They have struggled. Of course, they lost to St. Peter's. So you know there's a lot of pressure on that bench. The Golden Grizzlies pretty much playing with house money. They were a big underdog in the game, but they have been playing well coming down the stretch. And here they are again. Golden Grizzlies ready to come out of the huddle. The final words exchange. Greg Campy, it'll be Blake Lampman, Chris Conway, Trey Townsend, of course, Jack Golke, and DQ Cole, Mitchell, Edwards. Bradshaw will get the start here in the second half. Antonio Reeves and DJ Wagner. DJ Wagner, the number 4 recruit in America, the 3-time Gatorade New Jersey High School Player of the Year, yes, 3 times. McDonald's All-American, Jordan Bradgame MVP. His dad, DeJuan Wagner, played in the NBA. Just a sampling of the talent that's on this Kentucky team, but it doesn't matter right now. Crowd getting loud. The Wildcats will have the basketball. The Golden Grizzlies are 20 minutes away from shocking America. Mitchell will inbound at midcourt, and away we go. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. The NCAA tournament. The Golden Grizzlies with a 38-35 lead, and in the paint, Bradshaw makes the catch and dunks it down. Perfect execution for Kentucky right out of the halftime break. 38-37. Here comes DQ Cole bringing it up the floor. DQ to the right side. Cut off by Edwards. Goes to Trey in the right baseline. Looking for Chris. Trying to force his way. Goes to Lampman on the right wing. Back out to Trey. Trey will put it on the floor and drive around Bradshaw. Pump fake, and he's hammered to the floor by Aaron Bradshaw and a host of Kentucky Wildcats. And Aaron Bradshaw guilty of the foul. Boy, that was a crafty pump fake by Trey Townsend. And Onyenso will come back into the game. Agano Onyenso started the game. We didn't see a lot of him. Played just 7 minutes, but Trey's going to the free throw line. So here we go, an early foul on Kentucky. 38-37 Oakland, and Trey misses the free throw off the right side of the rim. Golden Grizzlies 1 of 6 now from the stripe. So Onyenso comes in. One more coming up for Trey Townsend. He's been in amongst the Giants in the post. Second free throw is perfect. Trey splits the pair. 39-37 Golden Grizzlies. 19-19 left in the basketball game. Edwards Gets it back left wing, thought about the three. Edwards gets it back again left wing. Quick pass to DJ Wagner, back to Edwards again, 12 on the clock. He'll drive against Lampman. Lampman cuts it off. Beautiful touch passing. The shot is good from Onyenso, and one. Who got the foul? The foul will go on Chris, I believe. That's Chris's second. So Chris with 2, Trey with 2, Lampman with 2, Rocket with 3, and Isaiah Jones with 2. And Onyenso's going to the free throw line, a 58% free throw shooter in a 39-39 game, and he knocks the free throw down. 40-39. Kentucky with the lead. 19:05 left. Some full court pressure from the Wildcats. Jack Golke has it. He'll break the timeline and hand it to DQ Cole. DQ Cole against Edwards. Steps back towards the March Madness logo. DQ entry pass into the post. Trey has it. Trey backing down against a 7-footer. Lots of contact. Hook shot. Good from Trey Townsend. Right hand over the left shoulder. 41-40 Oakland. They have the lead back. Reeves has it top of the key. Goes to Wagner. Quick pass. Edwards, right corner three. Won't fall. Onyenso went over the back of Trey, and he's called for the foul. So Onyenso hit with the rebounding foul, and the Golden Grizzlies will get it back. Good job there by Trey. That was all positioning. 41-40 Oakland. Here comes DQ Cole with it. Slides towards the right wing. Directs traffic. Conway flashes out to the top of the key. He has it. Chris bounce pass to Trey, left elbow, one-on-one. Trey puts it on the floor, in the paint, drop step spin, tries to create some space. The shot won't go, but he was fouled on the floor by Trey Mitchell. And the Kentucky fans don't like it when they call fouls on Kentucky. Well, the Grizzlies finally getting some whistles. That's a 13 foul on the Wildcats. They inbound. Trey Townsend left wing, goes to work against Mitchell again. Trey backing down, jump hook in the paint. Was swatted away, could have been goaltending. DQ Cole tried to save it, and he was bumped out of bounds by Edwards. Right into the TV crew at midcourt. And that'll be the 4th team foul against Kentucky. Oakland gets another fresh 20 with a 41-40 lead. Jack Golke will inbound right in front of us. You can feel the heat emanating off Jack Golke right now. He's hotter than a firecracker. 41-40. Oakland with the lead in the ball. 17:55 left here in the second half. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. DQ Cole slides to the right wing, looking for Chris behind the back dribble. Hesitates, drives into the paint. Amongst the Giants, has it blocked out of bounds with 4.2 seconds left on the shot clock. DQ will inbound underneath the basket. See if they go a double screen route, try to get Jack the ball. Jack coming around the curl into the corner. They inbound it to Chris, deflected it, gives it back to Trey. 2 on the clock, forces up the 3, off the glass, won't fall, and the rebound grab by Onyenso. DQ Cole knocked it away for a second, but here's Justin Edwards with it. Edwards at the top of the key, puts it on the floor around the ball screen. Back up top, Mitchell fires a 3, won't fall. Blake Lampman the board. 41-40 Oakland. 17:20 left. DQ Cole on the March Madness logo. Cole slides to the right side. Golke on the right wing. Tried to step back, couldn't create some space, so Trey has it. To Chris in the paint. Little shot put jumper, good. From 10 feet away. 43-40. 17 minutes left. Oakland with the lead. Wagner around the screen, goes to Edwards. Back up top, Wagner. Wagner gets it back. He'll step back, fire a deep 3. That won't drop. Trey Townsend snatches the rebound. Bounce pass to DQ Cole. Trey's got 9 boards with 7 points. And you know Trey will finish in the teens. It's how he rolls. And now he has it at the top of the key. Hand off DQ Cole. Oakland up by 3. They have it. Golke, left wing, 4-3. Halfway down, popped out. Here comes Edwards up the other side. He gets an avenue to the paint, hangs in the air, scores it and 1. The foul's on Conway. That's the 3rd on Chris. That stops a 2-minute, 45-second scoring drought by Kentucky. Rob Dillingham will come into the game, as will Reed Shepard. Justin Edwards, 77% free thrower, trying to finish off the three-point play. That's Edwards' first point of the evening. On the bucket. He will try to tie the game. 16:20 left. Edwards' free throw up and good. We're tied at 43. The whistle sounds on the substitution. Dillingham, Reed Shepard in. DQ Cole inbounds to Blake Lampman. Tied at 43. The crowd is into it here in Pittsburgh. DQ Cole on the left wing. Surveys the scene. Goes to Conway, left elbow. Chris flashes to the paint. Did he shuffle his pivot foot? He did. And a travel violation called against Chris. Golden Grizzlies with the turnover, just their fourth of the game. Tied at 43. Here comes Shepard, who has not gotten in the act. The nation's leading three-point shooter. Dillingham fires a deep three off the front rim. DQ Cole with the board. That's what you want if you're Oakland. Quick shot and a rebound. DQ Cole with it at the March Madness logo. Bounce past Blake Lampman. Will drive it to the block. Goes up for the dunk. A lot of contact. It was blocked by Onyenso. Here comes Dillingham in transition. Drops it off. Shepard, 4-3 in rhythm off the front rim. Cole the board. Golden Grizzlies got away with one there. 43-43. 15 and a quarter left. Blake Lampman with it. Goes to Trey Townsend at the top. Trey picks up. DQ Cole bumped him. Almost made him travel. Golke at the top of the key. Lays off the pressure. Conway at the free throw line. 7 on the clock. Goes back to DQ. DQ, 19-foot jumper. Halfway down, popped out. Rebound grab by Antonio Reeves. Up to Shepard again in transition. Kentucky looking to push it. They do. Reeves drives it. Floater good. Kentucky has a lead. 45-43. 14:50 to go. Big Blue Nation's on their feet. Here we go, Golden Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. They're roaring here in Pittsburgh. Huge possession. Cole drives, had it knocked away, got it back. 10 on the shot clock. Trey against Mitchell, faces up. 4-3. Oh, of course! Trey Townsend puts them back in their seats and gives Oakland the lead. 46-45. Dillingham on the drive, kicks it. Reeves fires a 3 off the side of the glass. Lampman the board. What a shot by Trey Townsend. The crowd is electric at PPG Paints Arena. Coming up on 14 minutes left. Oakland by 1. They have it. Golke, right wing, step back, 3. Oh, of course! Jack Golke, his 8th triple. 49-45. Oakland back up by 4. 13:50 left. Shepard goes to Dillingham. Mitchell in the paint. Mitchell runs, bumped by DQ Cole and foul. And that will take us to the under-16 media timeout. Golden Grizzlies, 49. The number 3 seed, Kentucky Wildcats, 45. Don't go anywhere. This is Oakland basketball, brought to you by Meyer.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine. Official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Grizzlies, the 14th seed, stunning the nation so far. They're up 49-45 on the Kentucky Wildcats. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. Jack Golke, the story. He has been electric. He's got 24. He's made 8 threes. Grizz is dancing. The Golden Grizzlies fans are into it. And guess what? The Texas Tech fans are into it. The NC State fans are into it. Nobody that isn't in blue likes Kentucky in this building right now. Jack Golke, Baru, Trey Townsend, Rocket Watts back in with 3 fouls, and Blake Lampman. Trey Mitchell, Rob Dillingham. Lagano Onyensu, Antonio Reeves, and Reed Shepard, the 5 on the floor for Kentucky. This will be a 2-shot foul for Mitchell. 49-45 Oakland. 49-46. Kentucky's found their rhythm from the free throw line. They were 1 for their first 4. Now they're 13 for 17. That stops a 6-0 Oakland run. Mitchell's second free throw is up and good. Mitchell makes a pair. He's got 10 with 11 boards. And then Adu Fierro comes in to replace him. So here we go, Rocket Watts. Across midcourt. Rocket working against Dillingham. Trying to back him down, goes to Lampman on the left wing, back to Rocket. They're trying to find Trey in the post. Rocket steps back. Trying to find Trey, he does. Kick out, Golke, 4-3. Oh, of course! Jack Golke may never miss again. 52-47 Oakland. Dillingham hesitates, drives, kicks, lays it off to Reeves. Reeves in the paint, his floater is good off the square. 59-42 Golden Grizzlies. 13 minutes straight up to play. Rocket has it. Rocket Watts bounce past Trey Townsend. Rips through against the arrow. Fadeaway jumper. Left it short. Dillingham the board. 52-49 Oakland. Shepard with it on the left wing. He has not gotten going. Skip pass into the right corner. Reeves will drive. Floater right hand. Won't go. Rebounds loose. Onyenso has it. His jump hook too strong. Baru with a rebound. He was hacked and got it back. No call. 14 fouls on Kentucky. 3 on Oakland. Rocket Watts has it. Moves to the right side. Baru at the top. Trey Townsend left elbow, 10 on the shot clock. Trey backing down in the paint. Jump hook partially blocked. Trey got it back and he was hammered on the floor. It looked like he was going up for the shot. Trey, just go to the free throw line, man. You're shooting. And he is. Boy, what a pump fake by Trey Townsend. They are so eager to block shots. They lead the nation in blocks. Trey waiting them out. DQ Cole will come into the game. Trey Townsend's free throw up, pops out. Boy, Oakland's 2 of 8 from the free throw line. You look up though, Trey Townsend's got a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds. DQ Cole comes in, Blake Lampman comes out. One more free throw coming up for Trey. Second free throw, pure. Trey splits a pair. He's got 11, 10 boards, 4 assists. 53-49, Oakland with a lead. 12:02 left in the basketball game. Edwards to Dillingham. March Madness logo. Shepard to the right elbow. His right-handed floater It was an excellent alley-oop pass, and Baru threw out the hip and knocked Onyenso to the floor. And Onyenso will go to the line to shoot two when we come back. Don't go anywhere. The pressure cooker turning up. 53-49. Golden Grizzlies with a lead. 11:55 left. Oakland basketball brought to you by Great Clips.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How is your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
The Bet 1270 is WXYT, WXYT HD, and WXYT HD3. Detroit sports talk and wagertainment. Always live on the free Odyssey app. The sports bettor's best friend.
Basketball is brought to you by Sarah Buick GMC of Rochester Hills. Jack Golke, the story. He's got 27 points. He's made 9 threes. That's the most in the second round of the NCAA tournament since 2019, when Karsten Edwards of Purdue made 9 against Villanova. That's the rarefied air he's in. Jack Golke has the record for three-pointers in this building in NCAA basketball history. Previous record was 6. So Oakland with the 4-point lead. Onyenso will shoot free throws when we come back. Let's check in real quick with Jimmy Kennedy for a scoreboard update.
Yeah, Neil, real quickly, one game just went final here. Texas moving on against Colorado State, 56-44. They're moving on, Neil.
That's what the Golden Grizzlies are trying to do. They're 11:55 away. They have a 53-49 lead. Oakland's led for 16 minutes of this game. Kentucky led for 7:40. Onyenso at the free throw line, 58% free throw shooter. Shooting 2, first one up, rattles off. Conway, Golke, Rocket Watts, Trey Townsend, DQ Cole on the floor. Onyenso, one more free throw. Second one up, good. Splits the pair, that's on brand. 53-50. Oakland with the lead in the basketball. 11:50 and ticking. Rocket Watts. Goes to Jack Golke, right wing. Jack, pump fake. Fires the 3. It's off the front rim. GQ Cole tried to save it, but Dillingham comes away with it. They're looking to push. They are flying down the floor. Into the paint. Edwards missed the dunk with the left hand. Oh, he was all by himself, and he missed the dunk. The Kentucky fans groan. 53-50. Oakland with the lead and the ball. 11:15 left. Rocket Watts has it. At the top of the key, Oakland running some clock. Rocket still has it, 8 on the clock. Rocket puts his head down, pulls up mid-range jumpers, too strong. Dillingham, the board. Not a lot of offense there for Oakland. Fierro slices through. Had a shot blocked by DQ Cole. Golke picks it up. Oakland's 0 for their last 4, but they've stood up defensively as well. They still lead at 53-50, 10:45 left. Kentucky over their last 4 also. Rocket the bounce pass into the post. Here's Trey. They're going to double him. Goes to Conway. Conway pump fake. Bounce pass Trey. Trey in the paint. Turns. Hook shot good. Over on Yentl. What patience by Trey Townsend. 55-50 Oakland. Shepard passed up the 3. Drives against DQ Cole. DQ turns him away. Dillingham puts his head down. Tries to get through everyone. Kick out to Edwards. Edwards against Golke. Step back. Mid-range. Good from the free throw line. Boy, Kentucky right now, they're just relying on talent. They're not running offense or anything. It's put your head down and go. Oakland up 55-52. 10 minutes left. Rocket Watts right wing. Golke fighting through screens. Boy, he was grabbed, no call. Rocket against Dillingham. Rocking the dribble between the legs. Step back. 16-footer from Rocket is good. Rocket Watts with a wry smile on his face. 57-52 Oakland. Shepard with it against Rocket. Over to Dillingham. DQ Cole knocked it away. And they'll say it's off of DQ. Oh, Camp thought it went off of Dillingham's leg. And I don't think he's crazy for that opinion. Trey Townsend now with 13, 10, and 4 assists. It's his time. He took over in the Horizon League Championship game with 38 points. Here's Shepard, pump fake. He gets in the paint. His floater is short. Rebounds loose. Trey has it. His 11th board. 9:25 left. Rocket to the right wing. Trey calling for it, has it. Handoff Golke around the screen, and Golke was fouled by Shepard on the catch. That's the 6th team foul on Kentucky, and Golke will inbound. 9:13 left. Oakland with a 57-52 lead. Golke inbound to Rocket in midcourt. Dillingham on him. A couple of high-level recruits going at each other. Rocket Watts to the left wing. Trying to wave out, looking for Chris. He's in the corner, 3 on the clock, and he was fouled on the jump shot in the corner. The savvy vet, Rocket Watts, going to the free throw line. With 8:55 left to play. Golden Grizzlies basketball brought to you by Michelob Ultra. And Rocket going to the stripe. Golden Grizzlies just 3 of 9 from the line. Rocket's got to break that trend right here, right now. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Rocket Watts, a member of the all-tournament team in the Cayman Islands Classic. First free throw up and good. Rocket had the game-winning shot at Xavier earlier this year. 23 points and 2 rebounds against Drake, who made it to the NCAA tournament down in the Cayman Islands. Rockets got 7, 2 boards, 3 assists. Rockets got 8, 2 boards, 3 assists, and DQ Cole comes in. And Rocket gets a nice hand from the Golden Grizzlies fans. 59-52 Oakland, their largest lead of the night. 8:50 left. Shepard at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Left side Dillingham. Back up to Shepard. 15 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Bounce pass Mitchell. Into the paint against Lampman. Left hand hook shot good over Chris. Chris has 3 fouls. He had to be careful. 59-54. 8:25 left. DQ Cole at the March Madness logo. To Trey Townsend at the right elbow extended. Trey looking for Chris. Finds Chris on the block. Spins back baseline. Jump stop. Chris jump hook. Climbs over the front of the rim and falls. 61-54 Oakland. Coming up on 8 minutes left. Shepard bounce pass to Mitchell. In the paint. Mitchell steps through. Mitchell scores it off the square. He got Chris up in the air on the pump fake. 61-56. 7:50 and moving. DQ Cole with it. Pushed off, got some space, no call. Oakland finally catches a break on a whistle. DQ Cole to Chris at the top of the key. Shot clock's at 13. Here's Trey, left elbow. Trey backing down, an offensive foul. Boy, that was, I don't know what Trey Mitchell's major is. If it's not drama, it should be. He took the flop. And the Golden Grizzlies with the turnover, and we go to the under 8 media timeout. Buckle your seatbelts, everyone. 7:33 left. 61-56. Oakland with the lead. This is the NCAA tournament.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How was your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
This is March, everyone, in the NCAA tournament back here in Pittsburgh. Neil Rule with you. Golden Grizzlies have outscored Kentucky 23-21 so far in the second half. Oakland had a 38-35 lead at the break. Jack Golke's got 27. He's made 9 threes. Trey Townsend a double-double, 13 points, 11 boards. Antonio Reeves with 18 and 3 on the other side for Kentucky. And Trey Mitchell has 14 points with 11 boards and 2 assists. Reed Shepherd, the consensus lottery pick, has been shut out so far here tonight. What energy in this building. Jack Golke out at midcourt. He's clapping his hands together. This whole building loves him some Jack Golke right now. Chris Conway, Blake Lampman, Trey Townsend, DQ Cole, the 5 Golden Grizzlies on the floor. Zvonimir Ivisic, the 7-footer, back in for Kentucky. 7'2" if you want technicals on it. And Conway will match him up. And here comes Reed Shepherd playing the point, so they're going to try to get him involved, I would guess. Shepherd's 0 for 3 from the floor. Shepherd bounce pass into the corner. Here's Reeves for 3, left it short. Ivisic the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out, Reeves again 3, and that one is good. Antonio Reeves, 44% three-point shooter. He's going to miss 2 in a row. And it's 61-59, and Big Blue Nation's roaring. 7 minutes left. DQ Cole the basketball to Blake Lampman. Conway top of the key. Golke left wing around the screen. Had it poked away from behind. Shepherd picks it up. Golke back. The alley-oop pass goes through the hands of Ivisic. Out of bounds. A turnover by Kentucky. Just the 8th Wildcat turnover. But Oakland's only turned it over 6 times. So here comes DQ Cole with it. 6:40 and ticking. 61-59 Oakland. And they have it. DQ looking for Chris Conway. Finds him on the block against Ivisic. Backing down. They flash a double team. Kick out. DQ Cole. 3. Off course! DQ Cole! 64-59 Oakland. Reeves in the corner, goes to Shepard. Up top, Dillingham. 6:15 left. Dillingham against DQ Cole. Calls for the ball screen. Gets it. Shepard, right side, drives, kicks. Reeves in the corner, passed up the three. Shepard, deep three. He buries it. Shepard's on the board. The nation's leading three-point shooter, shooting 53%, knocks it down. 64-62. 5:43 left. Lampman had it, lost it, got it back. Shepard all over Blake. Picks up his dribble. He's got to do something with it. Goes to Trey Townsend. Hands it back to Blake Lampman. Blake backs down against Shepard. Now kicks it back out. Shot clock's at 6. Tried to throw it into Chris and overcooked it. Was intercepted by Trey Mitchell. 5.5 left. This is a huge possession. Big Blue Nation wants to explode. Dillingham, 3 off the front rim. Ivisic tries to save it, but Blake Lampman picks it up, and Blake is tripped by Trey Mitchell. And Kentucky, with their 7th team foul, we will walk it down, and Blake Lampman will shoot a 1-and-1. And check that, the 8th team foul on Kentucky. Just 5 on Oakland. Dillingham comes out. DJ Wagner comes in. Blake Lampman at the line. He shot free throws tremendously so far. Gotta have this one. The front end of the 1-and-1 is up, and it's off the heel. Trey Mitchell the board. 64-62. 5:15 left. Golden Grizzlies 5 of 12 from the line. Shepard has it. Right side. Shot clock at 15. Shepard gets it back. Lampman comes out on him. Here we go. Shepard has it. Crosses over, gets a big ball screen, and it's an offensive foul. A moving screen of Ivisic. Little extra hip shake on that Lampman screen that knocked him to the ground. And Oakland will get it back. And there you see him just kind of stick that hip out. So Oakland gets it back. Coach Calipari does not like it. Rocket Watts back into the game with Townsend, Golke, and Chris Conway, and DQ Cole. 64-62 Oakland. Rocket Watts on the right wing, trying to find Trey. Leaves it for him. Golke comes around the screen, top of the key, 3 off the left side. Conway tipped the rebound. DQ Cole comes away with it. Back to Jack. He's free. 4-3. Oh, of course! Jack Golke's 10th 3. He's got 30. 67-62 Oakland. 4.25 left. Wagner top of the key to Shepard right wing. Wagner gets it back. Left side Reeves. He's alone for 3. He buries it. 67-65 Oakland. 4:15 left. Rocket Watts breaks midcourt, and Greg Campy will call a timeout. Everybody's on their feet. The Oakland fans, the Kentucky fans. 4:09 left. Don't go anywhere. 67-65 Oakland over Kentucky. This is the NCAA tournament.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
And you. For more info, visit henryford.com/athlete. Jack Golke has made 10 threes. He's one off the NCAA tournament record of 11. He's got 30. Trey Townsend, 13 points, 11 rebounds. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies 4 minutes and 9 seconds away from shocking the college basketball world. The Kentucky Wildcats, the most NCAA tournament appearances in history. First in NCAA tournament wins under John Calipari as well. Well, right now, Oakland's 409 away from a stunner. Trey Townsend, Jack Golke, Chris Conway, DQ Cole, and Rocket Watts. The Rockets been good here tonight. 8 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. Trey's got 13 with 11 and 4 assists. DQ Cole's made huge shots. He's got 7. Here we go. Jack Golke to inbound over by the Oakland bench. Goes into Rocket Watts at midcourt. DJ Wagner out on him. Oakland goes into their offense. 4 minutes left. Rocket on the left wing. Looking for Trey. Finds him. Left block. Goes to Conway. Conway in the paint. A bump is called against Trey Mitchell. He doesn't like it. They're not used to those calls going against him in Rep Arena. And Chris Conway's going to the free throw line for a pair of bonus free throws when we return. The final media timeout. Here we go, Golden Grizzlies fans. Oakland 67, Kentucky 65. 3:55 left. This is the NCAA tournament.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
This is a great day for Henry Ford Sports Medicine. As the official team physicians for the Detroit Pistons and care provider for the Detroit Lions, today we welcome another athlete whom we proudly care for, Lisa.
How was your injury?
It turned out to be just a twisted knee.
When can you return to Zumba?
Maybe next week.
Lisa, one more question.
Henry Ford Sports Medicine, official team physicians for athletes like Lisa and you. Learn more at henryford.com/sports.
Attention Grizzlies, elevate your financial game with an Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature Card. With an exclusive Grizzly design, you'll carry your OU pride wherever you go. Plus, enjoy a low interest rate and incredible cashback rewards, including 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, travel, and university costs, and 1% on all other purchases. Dream big and earn more with an OCU Visa Signature Card. Apply online today at oucreditunion.org.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, the NCAA tournament. We'll roll back here with you, Jimmy Kennedy, in our studio. 67-65. The Golden Grizzlies have the lead over the mighty Kentucky Wildcats. And the bottom line is this. To this point, Oakland's been the better team. They've led for 24 minutes of this game. Jack Golke's got 30. It's a performance for the ages. And the other fans here in attendance, the Texas Tech fans, the NC State fans, they're on Oakland's side. The Kentucky Wildcats are enemy number one in this building. There's a ton of blue. And Chris Conway's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. The only knock on Oakland tonight, they're 5 of 12 from the free throw line. Got to have these free throws down the stretch. Conway at the stripe, 75% free throw shooter. First one from Chris is up and down. 68-65. Boy, there's Kentucky fans across the way. They have the fingers over their mouth right now. They are in the pressure cooker. One more for Chris. It's good. 69-65. And the ball's in the corner. It's a turnover by the Wildcats. They lost control of it. Brutal turnover for the Wildcats. 69-65, Oakland with the lead. 3:46 left. Here comes Rocket Watts. Rocket to DQ Cole. Golke around the screen. Golke for 3. He was fouled on the way up. Jack Golke going to the free throw line to shoot 3. Golke is 10 of 19 in this game, and all those have been three-point attempts. Golke's got 30, and he's shooting 3 free throws. First one for Jack is up, good. 70-65, Oakland. Second one from Jack, good. 71-65, Oakland. Justin Edwards comes in, Reed Shepherd comes out for Kentucky. Golke coming up with one more. Now Oakland's going to have to hang tight because there's just 5 team fouls on Oakland. Third free throw from Jack is off the heel. 71-65 Oakland, 3:30 left. You may see a whistle this time down the floor. Crowd is electric. Dillingham with the basketball against Golke around the ball screen. Pulls up mid-range jumper off the front rim. Rebound, volleyball around. Knocked away by DQ Cole, and there's the foul. You knew it was coming. DQ Cole knocked it away, and they bailed Kentucky out, bottom line. So the Wildcats will inbound. There's 3:17 left. It's 71-65. Big possession here for Kentucky. Justin Edwards will trigger from underneath the basket. Dillingham pushed off DQ Cole, got away with it. Edwards looking for somewhere to go. Sends it into the backcourt. Jack Golke in a race with Mitchell, and Mitchell runs it down. Still 15 on the shot clock. Dillingham right side fires a bullet. Left side catch and fire 3 is knocked down by Justin Edwards. Kentucky had to have it. They got it. 71-68 Oakland. 3 minutes left. Kentucky fans getting on their feet. I think they're too scared right now to yell and scream. Rocket Watts with it on the right wing. Bounce pass to Trey, top of the key. Golke around the screen. Pump fake. They double him. Step back. Crazy 3 from Golke's off the side of the rim. Boy, if that one would have went in. Dillingham on the other side in transition. Goes coast to coast. The shot's too strong. Rebound DQ Cole. Boy, a lot of contact. They didn't bail him out this time. Huge board for Oakland. 2:25 left. 71-68 Oakland. Rocket Watts picks up the dribble. DQ Cole to Trey at midcourt. Rocket Watts has it against Edwards. Rocket top of the key extended. Looks, shot clock's at 7. Goes to Trey. 3 on the clock. Trey triple team fadeaway jumper. Good from Trey. Over 3 defenders. 73-68. 2 minutes to play. Dillingham has it against DQ Cole behind the back dribble in the paint. Fadeaway jumper, way too strong. It's an air ball. Conway got a hand on the rebound. Dillingham got it back. Reeves step back, 4-3, good. Cold-blooded. from Antonio Reeves. 73-71 Oakland. Minute 38 left. Oakland by 2. Rocket Watts goes around Edwards into the paint. His pull-up off the front rim. Anienso with the board. Here comes Kentucky again. Reeves has a hot hand. He'll back it out. Minute 20 left. There's a steal by Trey Townsend. It's a 3-on-1 to Rocket Watts. Bounce pass DQ Cole fouled on the way up. And DQ Cole will go to the line. He'll shoot a pair. Golden Grizzlies fans on their feet here in Pittsburgh. That foul. And DQ Cole at the line. The Pontiac native good on the first free throw. 74-71 with 1:17 left. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies trying to shock the world against the Kentucky Wildcats. DQ second free throw, of course. 75-71 Oakland. Minute 17 left. Dillingham across midcourt. Gets the ball screen. Dillingham picks up the dribble. Outlets to Edwards in the corner. Dillingham will fire up the off-balance three and knock it down. 75-74 Oakland. 59 seconds and ticking. All-out pressure from Kentucky. They inbound to Rocket Watts. Rocket bump, no call. Rocket goes across the midcourt line to DQ Cole. Rocket gets it back. 43 seconds left. 75-74 Oakland. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. All the fans in the building on their feet. Here's Rocket Watts shaking. Bacon. Rocket hesitates to the rim. Sends it in the corner. Cole, 4-3. Oh, of course! DQ Cole. A timeout on the floor. 78-74. The Golden Grizzlies with the lead. 28.8 seconds left. What a basketball game. This is high level, folks. Antonio Reeves with 27 for the Kentucky Wildcats, but Jack Golke's got 32. He's 10 of 20 from 3. And how about the kid from Pontiac? DQ Cole's got a dozen with 8 boards and 4 assists. Golden Grizzlies fans, get those paper bags out. Breathe. In and out. Oakland is 29 seconds away from their biggest win in program history. And the Kentucky Wildcats are 29 seconds away from yet another heartbreak in the NCAA tournament. Trey Townsend with 15, 11, and 4 assists. And remember, the possession arrow belongs to the Golden Grizzlies. Oakland's in the double bonus. Kentucky will be in the single bonus. Oakland has 1 timeout left. Kentucky has 3. Rocket Watts, DQ Cole, Trey Townsend, Jack Golke, Blake Lampman. Mitchell will inbound to Reed Shepard. Here we go. The inbound to Shepard. Shot clock is off. 24 seconds left. Shepard top of the key. Right wing. 4-3. It's off the front rim. Trey Townsend the rebound. Trey is fouled in the backcourt. Mitchell wanted a jump ball. Didn't get it. And Trey's checking his nose because he got popped in the nose. 78-74 Oakland. And Trey Townsend's going to the free throw line. 18.1 seconds left. And more important than that, that foul will go against Trey Mitchell, and it's his 5th. So we'll get the de facto timeout on the floor. And Trey Townsend's going to the line to shoot a pair. The Horizon League Player of the Year. Had 22 points and 9 rebounds earlier in the season. Had 19 and 10 at number 25 Illinois. Had 17 and 9 at Ohio State. The Oxford High School all-time leading scorer leads the first free throw short. 78-74. Oakland just 11 of 20 from the line. Second free throw from Trey. Rattles and falls. Trey splits a pair. 79-74. 15 seconds left. Here's Shepard. Right side, between the legs dribble, goes to Reeves. Rockets locking him up. Can't go anywhere. Edwards will fire a deep three, top of the key. It's short. The rebound is knocked out of bounds off of Blake Lampman with 4.9 seconds left. 79-74 Oakland. The Oakland fans can taste it, so can everybody here in Pittsburgh. They will go to the monitor. Let's go to Jimmy Kennedy for a quick score update. Give me a chance to breathe, Jimmy.
Yeah, I was saying, you've been talking a lot, Neil, so let me help you out here. Quickly, Gonzaga up 75-42 on McNeese. Iowa State up 74-50 on South Dakota State. St. Peter's and Tennessee just tipped off. Tennessee of an early 3-0 lead. Tipping off probably right after, not after this game, probably an hour after this one. We have Texas Tech and North Carolina State. Neil, back to you. Let's bring this one home.
Here we go. 79-74 Oakland on the replay. It was pretty clear it was off Blake Lampman. Jack Golke, Rocket Watts, Blake Lampman, Trey Townsend, DQ Cole. The officials are still over. And they're showing the Golden Grizzlies fans on the screen right now with a big Greg Campy sign. Kentucky will inbound underneath the basket. The officials are still at the replay table. And the officials still not quite sure what the deal is. All right, here we go. Kentucky to inbound underneath the basket. They're down 79-74, 5.1 seconds left. Reed Shepard to send it in. They send it into Edwards. He makes the catch. He lays it in with 3.9 seconds left. 79-76. Oakland with the lead. And they have the basketball. And remember, they have the possession arrow as well. The timeout was called on the floor. And Kentucky called it. So the Golden Grizzlies still have one timeout left. So we'll see what Greg Campy wants to do to get down into that bag of tricks. What a game here in Pittsburgh. Jack Golke has 32. He's made 10 threes. The whole arena's on their feet, a capacity crowd. And I'm sure the eyes of the college basketball nation are right here in Pittsburgh. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies trying to land the knockout blow to a blue blood. Here we go, everyone. 3.9 seconds left. Jack Golke, Trey Townsend, Blake Lampman, DQ Cole, Rocket Watts. Jack Golke to trigger. He can run the baseline because it was off a made basket. Goes to Blake Lampman. And the inbound to Trey Townsend. Trey's fouled right away before the ball was even sent in bounds. So 79-76 with 3.9 seconds left, and Trey Townsend is going to the free throw line. Fitting. Mr. Oakland has a chance to deliver the biggest win in program history. 79-76. 3.9 seconds left. Oakland with the lead. Trey Townsend at the line. The first free throw up. Rattles off. One more coming up for Trey. And Greg Campy will call a timeout. Oh, ho, ho. The one knock against Oakland here tonight. They're 12 of 22 from the free throw line. But that doesn't matter if Trey can make this one. Breathe, Oakland fans. Oakland had the lead going into the locker room, 38-35. Oakland has led for 28 minutes of this game. Kentucky's led for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. It's been all Oakland all the time. Trey at the stripe. Here we go. 79-76 Oakland, just under 4 seconds left. Trey's free throw up. Of course! 80-76. Trey Townsend makes the free throw, and John Calipari calls timeout. Maybe the biggest moment in program history, and Trey Townsend delivers. .9 seconds remaining. Golden Grizzlies 15 for 31 from behind the three-point line. The Kentucky Wildcats, the nation's leading three-point shooting team, 9 of 27. The horn sounds. The Golden Grizzlies 3.9 seconds away from shocking the college basketball world. Shepard to inbound, the Golden Grizzlies. Pretty much all gathered in a box at midcourt. Shepard will send it in. Pass up ahead, Reeves fires the three, will not go, the buzzer sounds! America, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies have busted your bracket. Oakland University is going on. The Kentucky Wildcats are going home. 80-76, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies get the win over the Kentucky Wildcats. What a moment for Oakland University here in Pittsburgh. The Golden Grizzlies are sticking around for the weekend. And the Kentucky Wildcats will be chartering a flight home. And the Golden Grizzlies fans, electric. What an incredible finish for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. And Greg Campy will talk to TV and then make his way over here. And Greg Campy right now being interviewed by CBS. What a performance by Jack Golke. This will go down